Hello, Szewczaks. It's me, Maja Szewczak, and welcome to another Idea Sunday. Oh wow. The details are so dark black that they're barely visible on camera. Can you see that? Wow. Just make the details a different color because the black is just so dark you can't really notice it. I can, but it's hard for me because it's such a dark, glossy black. So that's why in this episode we're giving it a makeover. So let's get started. Remove the backwards wording, and now it's time to paint on a white base. I'm going to start with blue and white paint on the screen. This will give it a different background. And I don't think the black suits the theme of whatever I'm doing. Doesn't suit the mold of this bead in my opinion. It's like birds and cutesy things, and I don't think black's the color for that. Should be something more cute and pastel in my opinion. So that's why I'm painting over the black. Well, the color black could look better if it was in a different theme than that. But anyways, I'll just painting over it to make it different and better. And this will be some arcade machine for the Glinty Minty Sparkle doll heist that I'm working on. So the black will have to go. Started with the white base. Now it has to dry. It dried, so it's going to be pink. The glinty trees because it's Glinty Minty Sparkle Heist arcade machine, and Kayla's going to be the player in the arcade game. This video was kind of found very early because today I'm away in Malta as the time when this video got released. I wasn't in Malta filming this, but I was away on the day that the release was on YouTube for the available time when you can watch it. So now I'm going to paint it pink. So I'm using the pink acrylic paint for that. And I'm going to mix up glue with it. And now let's paint. That's better. Now let's get painting. Done. Just a little bit more around the edges, and now we're going to let it dry. Because I was filming in February, I took my time with it. Because I wanted to film it early before going to Malta in June. That is today. You're watching this video, or you could be watching in the future and I could be back from it. Who knows when you're watching? It dried along with the glitter because I've added it in. Now it's time for the screen. I'm going to use this piece of wool for the glinty trees. Around the glinty minty sparkled eyes. Just taking out the threads from it to make the wool parts separate from each other. Now I'm going to cut them accordingly and glue them on. Glued it on, I want to be able to blow and make the wind with me blowing on it, but how will I do this and make it a screen? Because this is the screen. But if you want to see me blow on it, let me just switch out the camera. Okay. It's fun to do. I'm not going to cut these. I'll just have to figure out something to make this still a screen. Oh, and just ignore that. It's meant to be covered up later in the episode. I also added some beads to decorate the glinty tree in the arcade machine. We're going to let it dry. Everything dried. And I'm using some of this glitter acrylic paint. So you've heard it right. Glitter acrylic paints. Let's quickly paint another layer of it on and go to shopping with Maja Szewczak segment because I have so much to talk about. This paint, this glitter acrylic paint, so it's like acrylic paint, but it also, instead of an acrylic paint color, it's all glitter. Actually, when I got to try it out. Okay. Let's paint that on with glue. There. Let's now get the shopping with Maja Szewczak segment already while this dries and talk about these paints because I just cannot hold it in. Szewczaks. Welcome to shopping with Maja Szewczak. I just want to show you the amazing set of glitter acrylic paints that I have. I'll also put the prices on screen just in case you want to buy it in that said store, because if you have it available where you live, check those paints out if they are there at the store. If not, then just enjoy their beauty in this video. Take it in if you just cannot get it where you live, because I still want you to enjoy these, although you can't buy them because they're not available where you live. But you can still take in all their beauty in my video. And it will be used a lot in this episode too, so that's why this segment and this episode are connected to each other. Please, I beg you, if you do not have access to that store, at least take in all the beauty of these paints, because you're really missing out on these, and I don't want you to miss out on these. Not trying to pressure anybody who doesn't agree, but well, I just like them that much. Okay. Here are the paints. It comes with a cardboard box and there isn't any plastic there, but there is plastic to hold all these beautiful glittery paints. They're glitter acrylic paints. This is a dark purple, which is actually more of a pink color, a bright pink that's like lilac-y pink, light rouge, a pastel pink, pale gold, which gives the most beautiful golden accents, silver, pale blue that is like a sky blue, sapphire blue, with the spot-on color to sapphire blue, and dark green, which is an emerald green type color. So I've got it in sourced in grenache. Sorry if I'm pronouncing things wrong. I think that name comes from a different language that I hadn't looked into it. But that's where I got them in. I know I live in Northern Ireland and there is stores where you can get that type of thing, and there's one near me. But I'm not going to expose where I live because that's private information that I just do not want to share. But I want to share with you these glitter acrylic paints I got, just to let you see them. They're water-based, and the reason why I got these, I was trying to look for answers to glitter glue mixtures, and it's spilling all over, and this is perfect. And it offers beautiful glitter colors. And it's an acrylic paint form that has glitter in it. And I actually enjoy using it because it has the acrylic paint formula, but instead of pigment there's glitter in it. And that's where you get these if you have access to that store in where you live, because I have. Let me know if you do. Anyways, back to the video. Okay, let's get back to it. I've cut up a pig squishy, and I will just stitch that onto the machine. That peach colored squishy off the pig. So now we're going to stitch it on because there's holes for sewing. Thank you very, very much for adding this in, whoever did it. And pull. That sewing hole. Oh no! What have I done? Come on. I just need a second attempt at it. And I hope it will work this time. This, please. Come on. Be reasonable, squishy. night the head goes on. Maybe the squishy did that because that part did not have a brain. But anyways, let's get this thing a brain already. That's a bit better. Let's just hope it will be more reasonable now with the brain attached to it. Why I am coming up with these ideas to say things in my videos like this. Okay, I'll just finish that off camera. Stitched on. I better put a bow in here before my urge to put a questionable joke about this area slips out of me. Because that is looking quite questionable. And I don't want any tendency or urge to put in a questionable joke. Let's now just stop it before it gets me. And stitch the bow on to hide that urge. Because that's intrusive. Better. Now we're going to glue this to the piece of plastic. I think I'll turn it into a dancing arcade machine. But first, we're going to need to stitch it on. Stitched it on and glued on the pink piece of citrus fruit. I will have to let that dry before adding a ballet bar to it. And I may turn this creature on screen into that pig, the ballet pig. Let's put light rouge on the pig. I'm really curious about what will happen if I put that glitter acrylic paint on squishies. I don't want to ruin the paint job or the squishableness of the squishy. So I hope nothing bad will happen. I really hope so. Because the Glinty Minty Sparkle Dollhouse has a lot of squishies in it, and if it works, I'm going to retouch some of the squishy furniture in it with those beautiful paints. But only time will tell, and besides, I'll have to let that acrylic paint dry to see what happens. Because I really did want to try it on squishies. And that was so I could try new things in this idea Sunday. As usual. Okay, now it has to dry. The glitter acrylic paint has dried. I am squishing it with completely clean hands. And no particle is coming off. Yay! That means I'm approving these glitter acrylic paints for squishies. Good to know. Learning. And I've painted the pig on the screen. So now I will need to add more details to it to finish it. There, it's done. Let's see it again, and wow. Squish, squish, squish. Glitter, glitter, glitter. Wow. I think I'll add some to the pink citrus piece. Some of this acrylic paint to it. I just love this acrylic paint so much now, since I started to use it for the episodes. If you have access to 13 grenades in your area where you live, please get this acrylic paint if you find it in your Sorstein Granny store. And sorry for pronouncing things wrong. I don't think I'm pronouncing it right. But if you know how to pronounce it, or if I'm pronouncing it right or not, whoever can knows if that's from any of these languages, please let me know if I'm pronouncing it right or no, because I don't know. But anyways, that's painted. Time to let it dry. And Szewczak, that's the finished product of the Ballet arcade machine. Please tell me what you think of it. And I'm testing out with Marshmallow, the doll I did in Translucent Monday. So it has a screen, it has a ballet bar, and I need to make Marshmallow someday else some ballet pointy shoes. She can play the game while stretching for ballet practice, as well as do pirouettes. And anyways, please tell me what you think of this video, these beautiful paints that I've been showing you. And bye, Szewczak. See you in another video. Bye.